So what is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So in this video, guys, I'm going to be doing a playthrough through Final Fantasy 12, or commonly known now as Final Fantasy the Zodiac Age. So if you guys don't know basically what this game is, or haven't heard of the series Final Fantasy, it's essentially a turn-based fighting game, but it's full of adventure, and it's definitely probably one of my favorite series. And I've been playing this game pretty much since I was 5 years old, so definitely probably going to keep playing it throughout my life, but I decided that I'm going to go ahead and record a series on it. So yeah, I have my own personal account already on here that I'm pretty far in, but I figured if I'm going to go ahead and record this, I might as well make a brand new account and start just from scratch, so you guys can see basically like a walkthrough type deal. I can do a modded series, so if you guys do want to see me do a modded series on this, please let me know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first episode. So I've pretty much seen all those cutscenes. If you guys want to see the cutscenes that are pretty basic, like the first cutscenes of the game, you can go watch them yourself. I'm going to go ahead and skip them through, but we're only be watching cutscenes that are pretty much primarily based from a story, not just introducing the game like this first one is here. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through this one. Now I'm pretty sure from this point we get introduced to Vaughn and Rex. Now if you guys don't know who Rex is Vaughn's brother, but you're going to start off like this in this little area. And essentially this is going to be the tutorial, and it's going to show me how to do everything basically. But I pretty much know how to do everything already on this game because I've played this game so many times that I pretty much can beat this game. I can pretty much beat this game with my eyes closed, if you want the truth. I wonder if this, because on my screen there's a line that is popping up. I don't think it's popping up for you guys. Nah, I think you're good. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the fortress here. Now this is where the main story starts. So you're gonna get introduced to basic turn combat. And you're going to get introduced to a couple different abilities that you can do. This is what you guys see here is basically what you're going to get. You're going to be different characters, and you're going to be basically fighting random enemies around the map, level grinding, and then just beating the game. So right here you guys see, so it's turn-based. So it's going to be his turn. He started the lock first, so he's going to obviously swing first, and I'm going to hit attack, and I'm going to swing on him. Now, because there is in the new version of this game, and the old version was on PS2, believe it or not, this was actually on PS2. I don't think it was on Xbox, the original Xbox, but it definitely was on the PS2. So on that version, there was no fast travel mode, but because I'm trying to skip as much of this as I can, but still show you guys some of the basics, I'm going to just put that on ×2 multiplier, so the game goes a little bit quicker, but you guys can still essentially see everything that's going to happen. So yeah, that's the thing. I've always wanted to do kind of a playthrough on this game. I need to turn his gambits on. I can't do that. Gambits, if you don't know what gambits are, if you've never played this game before, gambits are actions that your character will do by themselves. So if you like, you can choose one as we use Vaughn. He's pretty much the main character in this game. Vaughn attacks foes in your group, or only attack what the party leader says type deal. So yeah.
Where are you?
So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I'm skipping through all these cutscenes, guys. If you want to see all the cutscenes, you can just go down in the description. I'll leave like a link to a actual like full playthrough of this game, but this is going to be me talking over what I'm playing. I'm not really going to take too much detail on this. Of course, I'm going to like show you guys everything, but as for just playing the game to have fun, like I am playing the game to have fun, but I wanted to show you guys this game. This game is just so much fun. A lot of you guys are probably used to seeing like Fortnite and Fortnite, Call of Duty, things like that on my channel, but I'm feeling like posting this instead. So I'm actually going to make a separate save file right here. So these are save crystals. Basically, if you touch them, they replenish all your life, take any harmful magic effects off you, and obviously you can save your game. Okay, so I'm right here. So as you guys can see, I'm pretty far into the game. This is like my profile right here, and I'm going to use an unsaved file here. and we're gonna save it. Now, because I'm on PC, it doesn't take as long to save. Usually on PS2 it would take like 35 seconds to save, but because I'm on PC, this takes about 2 seconds to save. So plus I'm running it on an SSD, so everything is just better. Oh yeah, we have to fight the 3 Imperial Guards by yourself. I remember this part. This one you can actually die at if you don't know what you're doing. I've died here several times as a kid playing this game because I didn't know what to do. Alright, we got it. And then, of course, Rex can use high potions, which replenish 450 HP. So you get introduced to a bunch of different like healing techniques, like Cure, Cura, Curja. Those are all different health regen abilities. Of course, for the first half of the game, I would say you're going to be using nothing but potions, solely on the fact because you don't get Cure until you're a little bit further in the game than the first village. You do have to be. I don't know what city you have to be in to get Cure, but you can't be in the starting city. Oh, and that cutscene I just skipped right there was Rex getting stabbed. If you guys are curious, Rex got stabbed, and now we get introduced to Vaughn and Kites. Kites is Vaughn's, I guess, friend. I'm gonna go on a limb and say friend, maybe slave buddy, because they're not orphan, not slaves. They're orphans, so orphan buddy. This is Vaughn. Fun fact: so in the PS2 version, you actually spawned with with a mithril sword. That's a dagger that he's holding. The mithril sword did 15 attack damage. I believe the dagger does 9. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, but the mithril sword was very overpowered for this part. So definitely an upgrade. Basically, so yeah, dagger 14. I'm sorry. So it's only 1 less than the mithril sword, which I guess is more suiting for this part because you're just now getting introduced to the characters and things like that. So I probably would go out on a limb and say that that's. Alright, we'll listen to Kites talk real quick.
Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Alright, so basically what we get introduced to after this is we get introduced to Rabanastre, which is the first city in the game. This is the royal city of Rabanastre. This is where the first quarter of the game is going to take place. This is where you're really going to be like, because you've got to do a bunch of hunts. You've got to do like, we'll get to it. Don't get me like, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So we're going to go ahead, start this up. Just show me around the city. So we of course need to go to the X. All right, now the actual playthrough finally starts. The actual game. We're now past the prologue and we're just chilling. I'm gonna run a little bit quicker over here just because I'm tired of walking. Alright, we gotta go to Magello's. Magello is your, I guess your father figure. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that in this. So this is my boy Magello. Some packages supposed to be arriving.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teams are in trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Prolage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me too?
Bah!
I can't leave my shop and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
So why does this guy sound like he has a congestion? Why he has congestion?
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
This man literally sounds like he has the worst sinus infection. I literally used to laugh about every time he would talk. All right, so we have to go to the Sandsea. The Sandsea is the bar. You're gonna be going there multiple times in this city to get different hunts and things to continue on with like side story progress. But right now we gotta go fetch Kites, and then we're gonna talk to the my boy, the inn leader, and he's gonna give us our license. And what license do is you can pick what you want your character to be. So between like a white mage, black mage, knight, bushy, anything like that. There's kites.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look. This is it. This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Why does he wave his arms like that?
The Esther sand. What is that thing?
Tomato head ass. Look at this.
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcome.
I always thought this guy would talk too much.
Whatever. Say, Tomasz, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Esther sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Cringe.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo.
Okay, I've tired of seeing this cutscene. It just ends basically right there. He just says, "Kites, go back." So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need to be taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I've petitioned to have hunted. Do you accept it? Yes. Okay, so he's basically telling me that in order to do a quest, you have to talk to the person that posts it, and then you have to talk to the person again once you defeat the person, or defeat the bill. So we now have a clan primer. What are you going to give me, young sir? Looks like you can't even equip that yet. You know why? You don't have a license for it. Now, this is actually cool. This was the first Final Fantasy game that introduced the license. Well, I guess it really wasn't the first, because 10 did it. So I guess this is where license boards really shined. License boards make it where you can select what class you want to be, and then you kill monsters, you get LP, which is license points, and you buy things on the license board to be able to equip better equipment. So that means like better swords in the future, better armor, things like that. So let me demonstrate. So for Vaughn, he's always my knight. He's always my knight. It never fails. Knight. He usually has the best attack damage at late game. So definitely put Vaughn as a knight if you're going to want to go with heavy attack damage. You guys will pretty much see each character's class that I pick. So we're going to licenses, Vaughn. Now this is where we get to pick. So we have Time Battle Mage, Foebreaker, Archer, Black Mage, Bushy, Shikari, White Mage, Ulan, Machinist, Red Battle Mage, Knight, Monk. So Time Battle Mage is going to consist with time magic and stuff like that. So we usually can do like Reflectica, Haste, Crossbow, stuff like that. Foebreaker is going to be like axes, hammers, techniques, not really much magics. Archers, of course, going to be bows. Black Mage is like black magic, so fire, silence, Thunderga, Waterga, things like that. Bushy is like katana and like different Japanese weapon styles. Same thing with Shikiri. White Mage is white magic, Ulan is spears, Machinist is guns, Red Battle Mage is maces, Knight is swords, and that's why I'm picking Vaughn to be. So, now you can get 2 license boards per character. That used to not be a thing. Back in the original Final Fantasy 12, there was no like different license boards. Every single character could do anything they wanted to. It was just one big license board. Everybody had access to everything. But they made it a little bit more challenging. Alright, so this is what he gives. He gave us the Orchica, I don't even know how to say this, Orchia Amulet, whatever. But we've killed a little bit of monsters so we can equip that, and it unlocks new things. So this is about how big the license board is. It does not take that long to unlock, but there's a few things on this board that we're going to get pretty early on. First one is going to be our first quickening, which is called Red Spiral. We'll get to that probably in the next episode because it's going to take a little bit of kill grinding and XP grinding. But yeah, so on my other account, I am literally like, I'm pretty far into it, I think. Pretty decent. So we're gonna make our way over here. We need to go we need to go into the Eastern Sands. Now the Eastern Sands are gonna be down here. I'll show you guys, just follow me. Follow the video if you guys don't. If you've basically played this game before, you know where I'm going. I think everybody at some point has played this game in their life. So we're going to go talk to these guards down here, and they're going to let us have access.
Let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see?
I like how they did the graphics.
Miguel.
Like, the graphics look
See the
20.
consul upset
Okay.
because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Funny thing is, the gates aren't actually closed after that, and you guys will see. This episode's actually taking up a lot longer than I thought it was. It took us a lot longer to get to that prologue. Let's go ahead and start up a new save. We're going to save over this account. And now we are going to the Esther Sands. And the Esther Sands, we're going to do a little bit of level grinding in here before we continue on with the story. Usually I like to get Vaughn around level 5 or 10 before I head back, just so we're good for a good bit. But this game has a lot of awesome boss fights in it. I really enjoy playing this game just anytime. This game, honestly, I enjoy this game so much. Alright, so here we are. We are now in the Esther Sands. We're going to go this way. We're going to kill you because you ugly. Come hither. Anything with the 2 hits? I'm killing everything I see. Now, if you see an opponent with green bar, that means they're not harmful to you. So, meaning they won't actually attack you first. But if you see one with a red bar, they're going to attack you. It's safe to say they're going to attack you. And why he didn't attack me there, I'm kind of surprised. Wolf Pelt. Wolf Pelt actually sells for a decent. That's why you got to level grind out here. Alright. We should be getting close to level 2. I don't know why we're not. Ow. Ow. Level 2. So if you don't like games that you have to take your time on, you're not gonna like this game. I can tell you that right now. So if you're not a person that likes to take their time, level up their characters, then you're not gonna like this game. Okay, so you see on the map that giant red dot, that is a hunt. If you see a giant red dot, that's either a primary boss or your primary target. So we're gonna fight this guy. Gets him down to about halfway HP, then he jumps off the damn side of the mountain. Somehow doesn't die. Makes me chase after him. Also, there's no jumping in this game. So if you ever play this game like I did for the first time, and you try to jump off, you're gonna be sadly disappointed. You have to make your way all the way back around and come down here and then fight him again. And the PS2 version, he healed when he jumped down. That thing right there, that T-Rex, do not attack it. At this level, you don't want to. I promise you, just take my advice for it. Do not attack the dinosaur at this level. Actually, if you want the truth, don't attack that dinosaur until you're about level 30 to 50. I don't recommend that. Because he uses an ability called 1,000 Fangs, and what that does is it pretty much one-shots anything below level 30. So I don't recommend attacking him. And as you can see, he's on green HP, meaning he's not going to attack you. So don't attack him. Alright. I did want to do a modded series of this one day. I was actually thinking about doing that before I did the full playthrough, but something just told me to just do the playthrough first. So that's what I'm doing. And because for the sake of this video, I'm going to get to Vaughn to level 5 before I end this video. Should not take me that long. Hopefully, what I might do is just go ahead and skip through all of this for you guys so you don't have to watch it. Or I might just upload this video straight as it is. Whichever one. I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, why do you have music on that's copyright? Because this music in this game is so phenomenal that you can't turn it off. You cannot play Final Fantasy 12 without the music. It's a sin. It is a sin to play this game without its music, because this music is all orchestra-based music. This was recorded with an orchestra before the game was created. These things, okay, these guys are good XP if you can kill them at this level. But they hit hard. They hit very hard. Hello, buddy. I cut you into bits. So each time you level up, you get a little bit more HP and a little bit more attack damage. For like the first, I would say 15 levels, that's what you're trying to go for. Because there, you do go into temples, and you need to be pretty set up before you do that. And before you guys, like, I'm not going to pretty much spoil anything, but you do get more people in your group to follow you, so don't think it's just going to be you and Vaughn for the whole game. Because it won't. Oh, you're going to get pissed because I hit your friend with my dagger. No, I just killed you too. So that's a village. We don't go down there yet. We can't do anything in that village yet anyway, so I'm not even going to go down there. I say yet because we do have to go down there at some point in the very near future, but not right now. You would be hiding around the damn dinosaur. Wolf pelt. We gonna cut you into bits. Potions are a lifesaver. For the first half of this game, you're really going to focus on stocking up on a bunch of meds. Because you'll see eventually as we get there, but there's a lot of different techniques out there and a lot of different abilities that get very annoying throughout the game. Like one of the abilities I'll use an example. We'll use Doom as an example. Doom is one of the most annoying abilities in the game because first off, it's incurable. Second off, it kills you in 10 seconds. It's literally why it's called Doom, because it kills you in 10 seconds. Basically meaning if you don't kill what you have to kill in 10 seconds, this is why these things are annoying, because they literally gang up on you in a group. Are y'all all still fall? Okay, you want some of this, big boy? That's what I thought. You better take it out somewhere. You only get like 15 XP for killing them, but they definitely are annoying to kill. Let's see if anything spawned. I don't think it did. I think we still gotta fight the Tyrannosaurus. Oh, there's a cactus right here. We'll kill him. Alright, and you can see how much XP you need if you put on stats. So we need 65 XP. It's all the far away on the right, under next. We need 65 XP. LP, once again, we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna do some licenses real quick. Gain magic points after damage. No, we want to get a shield available. These things right here are called treasure. They contain, I think in Esther Sands, it really just depends on what level you are. I think this was level-based RNG. If I remember the coding for this area, it's level-based RNG. So if you're low level, you'll get like potions. I thought that he was attacking me. I saw another red line. I was like, uh-oh. Time to run. I like how they hit you once, realize they don't do that much damage, and they just run. Get some, boy. I'm just taking all the earth stones, giving me stuff to sell. I'm okay with that. Cactus fruit. There's a treasure over here. There is. 18 gil. Gil is basically money and currency in this game, for those of you who don't know. Gil is currency. That's all you gotta know. You'll find a range of different things. In fact, we're actually going to get a glitched weapon on this account because, honestly, it makes the game run so much smoother. It's called the Sightengrad bow. It's a 224 power bow, and you can get it as early as right now if you really want to. So, that's a thing. That's actually a thing. You can get that bow right now if you really want to. But I got to remember how to get it. I know it's RNG manipulation, I believe. So, I guess we'll get Devon to level 4 just for the sake of this video, and then we'll go claim my reward for the bounty, and that's probably going to be the end of the first episode. I'll probably post an episode tomorrow, or I might do the second episode tonight. We'll see how I feel. I'm not going to take him on. A lot of you guys are probably like, just swing at him. Nah. That ain't it, Chief. If you want to see what happens, you can swing at him. I'm going to stay over here and enjoy my lonesomeness. I'm going to pop a potion before I go fight these damn birds. They all hit so damn hard. I like... Oh, my God. Aha! Get some, boy. Come on. He's gonna kill me! Whoo! I did it. Should I go take that guy out too just because he's alive? Yeah. Go get some, boy. Alright, level 4. We'll head back to Rabbinaster now since we're at a decent level. Where I'd like to be. So like I said, if you heal, if you use the save crystal, it replenishes all HP. So this is actually where the story continues right around here. So I think that's where I'm going to call it quits on this episode, guys. If you guys did enjoy and want to see more videos like this, and I promise you guys we will continue on with this game. But yeah, guys, it's been awesome. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace out, everyone.